How's it going, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the Tring Repair channel. As always, I'm Dan. I've been away for a little bit because I've had the flu really bad, and you might hear it still in my voice a little bit as I try and get my words out here. But I wanted to do a video for you today, and it's just going to be a short one because it's a short, small job, but something exciting that I wanted to share with you. So the customers brought in these really cool replica Ghostbusters boots. So this is what they wore in the original 1984 film Ghostbusters, and the customer uses them for cosplay, fancy dress, but they're not exactly accurate. They need a zip putting down the inside, so that's what we're doing to these. Stick around, see what it's all about. Okay, so once again, welcome back, guys. Hope you're doing fantastic. Hope you're doing better than me. This thing has been absolutely rotten for about a week now. I think me and my mates picked it up in Prague. But let me tell you about the boots. So like I said, these are from Ghostbusters. If you haven't seen Ghostbusters, what planet have you been living on? Childhood favorite for most of us. You got Slimer, Stay Puft, Marshmallow Man, all that good stuff. So let's talk about the boots though. So these are typically referred to as Carolina jump boots, but they're quite cool. You see they've got the a little bit of broguing detail on the toe cap, rubber soled, which is very heavy duty, good for all weather. So I think what I'm gonna do is just give them a good clean up anyway. They're a bit dirty and it'd be nice to give them a polish and a refurb, but the main point is we're adding an aluminium zip on the inside of the boot here to make them absolutely like for like how they were in the film. And the construction doesn't really allow for a zip to be added in a professional sense, but I'm gonna do my best so at least it's comfortable for the customer and looks the part. So let's get started. Okay, so first things first, just gonna get laces out and then give everything a bit of a scrub up. Right, so then when it comes to cleaning, we typically usually just have two main cleaners to choose from. We've got the Sapphire Cleaning Lotion or the Delicate Gentle Cleanser. So Gentle Cleanser are saved for softer, more, well, delicate leathers. If it's more robust, tough leather, or we've got a lot of dirt and a lot of polish to get off, we just use the regular cleaning lotion. It's a bit more aggressive. Okay, and then if we just wipe off all the excess, we should see dirt and old polish, aka toxic sludge. And I think what we'll do where this is faded here, let's just put a bit of ink around the edge of the sole, just to sharpen everything up a bit. And then last but not least, we're going to put some fresh colour and condition the leather with the Sapphire 1925 cream. And it's just going to give them a new lease of life. And this stuff smells amazing. I think just for laugh, I'm going to put a layer of wax on it, and you guys know that I always use Sapphire. It's my preferred brand of polish. It's what I sell on the online shop because it's the best. But I do, however, have an old tin of Kiwi right here, and it's apt to call it an old tin. Where am I? There I am. Because I don't know if you guys know, but Kiwi is gone now. Kiwi is kaput. So I'm going to hang on to this tin for as many decades as possible and see if I can turn it into an antique tin of polish. There are going to be a lot of die-hard fans upset the Kiwi's gone, but you're just going to have to get over it. Use Sapphire, it's better. There we go, 5 minutes, and they look banging. So there we go, all finished tarting it up, making it look a bit better before we move on to putting the zip in. But before we do that, I want to show you something that the customer has actually brought in. Let me turn you around. So what he's brought in is his very own Proton Pack, which is actually homemade. The guy's completely made it from scratch out of all bits and bobs, and it is fully functioning. You've even got the gun here and the harness, so you can wear it as a backpack. Maybe I'll show you how it all works later, but we don't have time for playing right now. We need to do the boot. Okay, let's get cracking. So we've got our new zipping. It's black fabric with aluminium teeth. The first thing we've got to do is measure up how long we want the lace. So the lace is the zip. That's how bad this flu's got me. It's messed with my brain. Now we do know from looking at the movie pictures that the zip starts more towards the back of the boot and comes down diagonally across to the front. So we're just going to eyeball it, but use a ruler so we get a straight mark. And I want it about 1 inch away from that stitching, that'll do. We've cut away, which has ended up being a square section. Because if it was just a line, when we put the zip in, it'll squash together at the bottom. It needs to be open like that, so there's actually room for the zip. And we'll just open this top seam so that there's a nice flap section for our new zip to sit under, up near the ankle cuff. So then we can just take our new zipping, marry it into place, and then just feed it along. So we can judge how long we want it to be. Okay, that long. And the reason being is because the zip's too long. It's twice as long. So now we can just chop it in half the correct length, and then we're not going to have any excess left over. Right, so now we get this new zip in. So we're just going to hold it in place with a bit of glue on the inside and a bit of glue on the zip. So, where is my glue brush? Can't find my glue brush. I'll tell you a little something that I've never told you guys before, because it's not that interesting, but it is a regular annoyance for me, and that is that I always lose my tools, but I don't actually lose them. There's a ghost, I swear, there's a ghost that moves all my stuff around, and I'll tell you the reason why. This shop, there's been many different shops over the years, but it used to be another shoe repairers. That's right, it used to be a cobbler's about 100 years ago, and I reckon that chap, he's a ghost. He still lives here, and he just likes messing with me. He moves my stuff all the time. So let's find this brush. It's over here. Has George got it? Honestly, it could be anywhere. Ron, have you seen my glue brush, mate? It's where? Ron says it's in the Spider-Man bowl. He wasn't lying, but I didn't put that there. Okay, well, at least now we can get to business. Ron, thank you. If you'll oversee the gluing for me, please. And we both have to say, Ron, and I really appreciate you guys that come in and visit and want to see Ron. He feels very special, like a celebrity. Alright, so just while the glue's a little bit tacky, that's when I like to put the zip in place. And make sure there's no bends or creases in the material where we don't want them. Well, which would be nowhere. Hello. How can I help you? Okay, so there he is, and there's our zip in, so we just need to run over to the machine now and stitch it in place. Alright, so as with any stitching, once we're done, we've got to hammer our new stitches flat. Alright guys, and then just a final piece of the puzzle. I've got a bit of fabric material here. I'm just going to cut it to shape and put it at the very base of the zip on the inside of the boot, just as an extra layer of comfort for the customer. So this is just going to go at the base and just cover up those exposed teeth at the bottom so they don't rub against the customer's ankles. So normally that exposed area would be tucked away underneath the lining, but of course as there is no lining on this boot, or internal lining, we need to cover it up. Perfect. All right, so there we go, guys. Job done. We've got our zip in there diagonally, giving it a nice tidy up. I'm pretty happy with that, and you know, I'm so happy with it. I think I'm going to share it and show it to Ron. Hey, Ron, what? Ron, stop, Spectre. Come back, Ron. Guys, I told you there was a ghost, and now he's got away with Ron. What am I going to do? I know, the Proton Pack. I'm coming, Ron. Die, ghost. I'm mounted. Yeah, that's what you get, ghost. Come here, Ron. All right, guys, obviously a bit silly, but we're done. There was no real ghost. It was my friend Jack dressed up, if you couldn't have guessed. But we did technically do a repair. We got the zip in our boot, cleaned it up. Nothing special, but like I said, I just wanted to throw something together for you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did make it all the way to the end, do hit a like. It really helps me with the channel. Make sure to subscribe if you're new, but I will catch you guys in the next video. Cheers. Hear my voice, I'm still just getting over it a little bit. Oh, God. Hello. In our new boot. So now we can, oh, the fuck! Go.